Hi guys, I'm on live. So today we're going to talk about letting go of fear and worry. So fear and worry is something that makes you scared or makes you anxious. So it makes you feel like you got a nervous stomach. You can't talk to someone. You have to feel the emotions. It makes you feel really bad. But there are ways to manage it. Like you can play with the stress ball and you can take deep breaths, meditate, do mindfulness. But the point is I'm trying to get here is that when you worry, it doesn't do anything. And yeah, you kind of gotta just breathe and let it go, let all the worry go. And if you're having a relationship where he is obsessed over you, that means he loves you too much, or yeah. And then to get out of that obsession, or she's obsessed over him, and to get out of that obsession is you need to remove that he from your pedestal. And you need to detach from certain people. Because you honestly need to go and play something he's not played, or put yourself on the pedestal, become the best person you can. Say, for example, a man wants you very bad, and you say no, and the man doesn't stop bugging you until you give in. It's not right. You shouldn't obsess over people. You shouldn't fixate over people. You shouldn't have people on your mind. Or if a woman is obsessed over a woman, or a man obsessed over a man, it's pretty much the same thing. To stop obsessing over people, do 10 minutes of deep breathing, play with fidget toys, listen to relaxing music, do mindfulness. All things that can help you stop obsessing over people. And if you're in a relationship and the guy or girl or whatever doesn't respond, you gotta learn to be bored with that. Don't freak out, get upset, because if you get upset, it doesn't do anything, but just makes him not interested. And you don't call people and text people over and over. Because that's not the right way to be in a relationship. You text once or twice, you call once or twice. That person doesn't answer you. You accept it. Learn to be bored with that. Play games. Breathe. Do everything you can. Just don't bug him to the point where he doesn't want to respond to you. You get what I'm saying? So, if you're like a good person and you want to say hi to a guy, how's your day? And the guy says, oh my God, I love you so much. I want you in my life so badly. Oh my God, I'm going to creep and stalk this woman, or creep and stalk this man. Tell them to leave. Because in order to break the loop of obsession, fixation, focus on a person or a relationship, you kind of got to just let that relationship go with that man that you're in with. You could tell the man that just because you're in my life and we have a relationship doesn't mean you can obsess over me. You got to stop obsessing over me and just let me be. You just need to kind of relax, do stuff about it. Because if the man said, or the woman who were ever obsessed over said, I will love you in my life all the time, I would love to live with you. I don't think you should do that. You should limit him on social media, block his contacts. And you know what? If a man's in a relationship with you, go write his shit list down and tell him, no, I'm not interested. And write down things he's not good at. Because that's the only way you will get out of an obsessive relationship with this man or whatever. So you kind of gotta be like bored with it. And if the man decides, oh, I'm taking time off, I want to not work and just do other things, and you say, oh, I don't want this, I want him to work, I want him to come to work. You're asking the same questions over and over, like, oh, is he coming? What time is he coming? When's he coming? Is he working? Like that. Don't do that. You ask once. If the man says no or the person says no, learn to be bored with that. Just accept it. And yeah, also, that's all I'm saying about obsessions. Just accept it and move on with the man you're in a relationship with if he wants you too much. And yeah, that's for my obsessive. Now, to get over fear and worry, you got to think warm thoughts. Like, think about yourself on a beach, or think about yourself on in a beautiful cave, or think about yourself doing gymnastics. Think about yourself in a really fun time, like how fun that would be to have. All the fun you would have, all the people you would see on the beach, be in a relaxing hammock. And then when you're having worries, you gotta think about things to do, like meditate, do mindfulness, breathe, take deep breaths, count to 10. Like, do all that. And what else you gotta do is just, it's fine. Worrying and fear is okay, but you gotta do stuff to try to get rid of it. Imagine yourself on a beautiful beach or by a beautiful swimming pool on a tropical island. That would help. Watch all your thoughts go down to drift away, because that's the best way you can get rid of fear and worry and stress. Do something fun, like go outside for a walk, swing, watch a movie, play board games, do gymnastics, anything like that. Because all that stuff helps you get rid of fear and worry. And it really gives you time to focus on your personal life and not other people's personal lives. You get what I'm saying? I know. You kind of gotta be bored if someone don't respond to you. If someone don't answer your texts or calls. You gotta learn to be bored with that. And accept it. And if he'll eventually answer you, probably later. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 months. And if he don't answer you at all, that means he doesn't want you to text him. He wants you to just let him be. Stuff like that. And when you're obsessed over him, he doesn't want you obsessed over him. So let him live. Please. Anyway, to get over your fear of failure as well, I would say just let it go. Let all your fear and failure go. Because I know it's hard to do, but you got to try. You can just say, oh, there's that thought coming again about fear and failure. And then just say, okay, I'm going to write it down. You can write it down. You can do journaling about obsessing over people and fear and failure, where you can do journaling, writing it down. You can write it in thought box. You can take deep breaths, all that. And that will help. And then write all your thoughts down. Imagine yourself writing your thoughts down, putting them on a river, and just letting the thoughts go. You need to just write all your thoughts down, put them in a river and let them go. Because that's the only way you can stop your obsessions and fear and failure worries. Even though it's okay to keep contact with people, but just don't bug people. And you can go and visit with people. And you can see people. Just don't bug people about it. Ask once or twice or for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, but just do the best you can. And that's what means the most. And you can also, I'm new to this YouTube stuff. I've only been on since 2023. So, whatever. Yeah. It's really nice coming here today to give this introductional speech. And I'm also going to give you something else about never giving up. If someone tries to do something really hard, like wants to get this job, if they don't get it, then they give up. But if they do get it, don't give up. If something is hard, never give up. Like you do a gymnastics skill, you get a job, you go to school, something's really hard. And then you're like, oh, I feel down about this, I want to give up. Don't give up. Because the only way that you'll succeed is if you never give up. And yeah, that's the best thing to do. Just never give up. Excuse me. It's like, excuse me again. Just never give up. Keep trying. And eventually you will get that skill. Because, anyway, it's really nice to be kind and nice. Behave. Be respectful. Be responsible to everyone. Because life is too short to worry. And life is too short to be sad. And if someone's, they're taking time off, he's taking time off, don't worry about it. If he don't respond to your texts or calls, don't worry about it. If he does answer, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And don't be disappointed. Because he said he would do this. He said he would do that. Well, he's just doing the best he can for him. Like, he wants to be your boyfriend. He wants to be your husband. He wants to marry you. You can marry him, but if he becomes too obsessive, then that's when it's unhealthy and the marriage should be stopped. Or divorce him if he's too obsessed. But if he stops obsessing, say, okay, I'll keep in contact with him. And anyway, even if you're obsessed over anyone, you can have contact with them. You text, call them. Just don't get upset if they don't answer right away. Then, what you could say is when they do answer, yay, they answered. Or if they'll visit you and take you out. They'll take you to romantic dates. If it's a boyfriend, they'll take you everywhere. You just gotta give them that time to do that. And, yeah, it's really like they're they're always there for you. And when you and like, it's really good to not be obsessed over people and to live a happy life, have fun, do everything you can, okay? Yes, I get it. I'm on here. So yeah. It's kind of numb. Foot is numb. Yeah. My foot's not numb anymore. So, you need to learn to have fun. Be happy. Keep in contact with people, visit people, go with people, and have healthy relationships with people. And for the fear of failure and worry, don't worry. Think more on beautiful thoughts. Being on a beautiful beach, having peace. And never give up. Just keep trying and never give up. And you will get it. You will get there. No matter how hard you try, you'll get there. If there's something you don't get it, you don't get it. But most people will get it. Will get the skill that they're trying. And you gotta have a positive attitude, not a negative attitude. Because it's better to be positive than to be negative. Don't you think? Yes, it is. So anyway, that's really fun having positive thoughts. Think positive. And something doesn't work out, accept it. Something does work out, enjoy it. Because it's better to accept things than to not accept things. It's really nice. And yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm basically saying. You gotta have positive thoughts, have a positive mindset. Like, if you're always negative, you're gonna have a negative mindset. If you're always positive, you're gonna have a positive mindset. And that's what people want people to have, is a positive mindset. Because that's better than having a negative mindset. Yeah, I know. Like, you get a nervous stomach when someone's in your mind and you're like, oh, they're taking time off. I'm not going to see them again. You will see them again. You just don't know when, but you will see them again. I know. Things are easy. Not the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. But it's the best you can make it. And you can enjoy the world, have fun, and do the best you can. And sometimes the world is a bad place. Sometimes the world is a good place. But I like to think of it as a good place. Where everything is fun. Everything is positive. Everything is happy. And this is what I'm saying is the truth. People need to hear the truth. And please, everyone, when you're on social media, don't insult anyone. Don't assault anyone. Don't be rude. Don't disrespect people. Because everyone has something going on that no one knows about. And you gotta be kind about it. Like if someone's fat, that's okay. They could have something going on. Someone's too skinny, that's okay. They could have something going on. Someone's having mental health issues or stuff like that. Something's going on that you don't know about. You never know what someone else is going through. So you should always put some people's shoes. Yeah. If you want to know what people are going through, you put yourself in their shoes. Okay? Yes, I know. You got to feel like you got to care about other people, love other people for who they are. Stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, I love you all. And I'll see you all again soon. All right, bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.